The Champions League draw is always an event, right? But this time, it went beyond that. For the fourth consecutive time, Real Madrid and Manchester City will face each other. And honestly, it's no exaggeration to say that this is becoming a modern classic, one of those clashes that paralyzed the football world. The thing is, after finding out he would be facing Vinicius Jr and Rodrigo again, Guardiola made quite the statement. Hey? The question now is, can City, who aren't in their best form, stop the Madrid machine that now includes a certain Mbappé? Or will Real continue their dominance? Keep in mind that, in recent years, the winner of this matchup has gone on to lift the Champions League trophy. Things are so wild that some people are even calling for legal intervention to change the draw. That's the magic of the Champions League. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel to help us grow, because I noticed that 80% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed to the channel. Please leave your like and subscribe to the channel to help us reach 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. First, let's move on to the challenge of reaching the goal of 1,000 likes for this video. Now that you've subscribed, let's get to the news. This Real Madrid vs Manchester City clash already feels like a final, and we haven't even reached the quarterfinals yet. For straight years of these two giants meeting in the Champions League, and the matchup is perfectly balanced, 2 wins apiece. But there's an interesting detail. In the last 3 times they've faced off, the winner of this duel has gone on to win the trophy. Remember 2022? Real Madrid eliminated City in an epic semi-final, with Rodrigo coming off the bench to be the hero, and then they won the final against Liverpool with a goal from Vinicius Jr the following year. City got their revenge, steamrolled Real in the semis, and then won the Champions League against Inter. Then in 2024, they met again, this time in the quarterfinals. 2 draws and a Real Madrid win on penalties, before going on to beat Bayern and secure another Champions League against Borussia, with another goal from Vini, as usual. This matchup has become truly decisive. But this time, things are different. The Manchester City we're used to seeing play incredible football isn't in that dream form anymore. To give you an idea, they went 12 games without a win this season. Even in the Champions League, they barely made it through the group stage, only securing qualification in the last match. Meanwhile, Real Madrid is following the same script their fans love. They start the season looking shaky, dropping points against teams they shouldn't. But then, when it really matters, they turn into a goal-scoring machine. And to be fair, this year, they didn't even start that badly. At one point, they were 9 points behind Barcelona, who were flying, and then there was Mbappé. Enough said. But then, my friends, things changed. The team clicked, the Frenchman started playing at an elite level, and now Real Madrid comfortably leads La Liga, miles ahead of the second-place team. And Guardiola? What did he say after the draw? The man was honest, and his honesty left a lot of people shocked. He said, "Real Madrid already feels like a classic. For years in a row facing them, it will be a tough match. They are the kings of this competition, by far the most successful team. We know it won't be easy. We know that against Real, playing better is still no guarantee of victory. In recent years, even when we performed better, we ended up losing. I can say this with certainty. We were playing better football than them, but we were still eliminated. That's Real Madrid." Imagine what went through the City players' minds when they heard that. And he didn't stop there. He also had this to say about Vini and Rodrigo. Vinicius and Rodrigo are players who always cause problems. We have to stay focused on them for the entire game. We haven't forgotten what they've done against us in recent years. We know what to expect from them, but even so, it's always tough. And now, with Mbappé, the challenge is even bigger. In other words, Guardiola is wary. He knows this won't be easy. Even though City aren't at 100%, Real Madrid, especially now with Mbappé, is a nightmare to face. Can City stop Real's star-studded attack? But it wasn't just Guardiola who spoke about this explosive matchup. On the other side, Real Madrid coach Ancelotti also had his say. And even though Real are in better form than City, he remained cautious. Here's what he said. "We knew we could face City, but if I had a choice, I'd prefer it to be later. It's a tough match, Not as easy as some people are saying. They are very well coached. I fully believe in our victory, but we can't underestimate them. They are still a great team, with great players. So, Ancelotti knows that, despite City's current rough patch, they're still a dangerous team, and Real can't afford to underestimate them. Let's be honest, with Guardiola at the helm, caution is key. And if there's anyone who must be smiling from ear to ear about this matchup, it's Rodrigo. The Rayo, as some call him, has an incredible record against City. The guy is basically known as City's dad. He's scored 4 goals against them, plus an assist. Not to mention that Champions League semi-final in 2022, right? Rodrigo came off the bench to score 2 goals in less than a minute, equalizing for Real Madrid and sending the game to extra time, where Benzema secured the qualification. It was a historic moment that had Madrid fans in ecstasy. Now, if there's one Real player who might not be too thrilled, it's Vinicius Jr. Wanna know why? Rodri, City's midfielder, got injured and won't play again this season. That means Vinicius won't have the chance to get his revenge on the Spaniard, as many consider Rodri stole the Ballon d'Or from the Brazilian. The race for the award was tight, and many believed Vinicius deserved it. However, the Ballon d'Or choice stirred controversy, with Rodri being seen as one of the favorites due to his season performance. Now, without this direct duel, Real Madrid fans miss out on this symbolic revenge. But joking aside, the truth is that, for the first time in a long while, Real Madrid enters as the favorite against City. Even when the English side was considered the best in the world, Real, despite not being at its peak, still managed to pull off wins. Now, with City on the decline and Real soaring, many believe the Spanish side will cruise through with little trouble. Ancelotti's team has been impressively consistent, with a solid defense and a sharp attack. The good form of players like Bellingham and Vinicius further fuels that confidence. Even UEFA folks jokingly considered an intervention to change the matchup so it wouldn't be happening now. But that's all in good fun, of course. The reality is, the Real Madrid vs Manchester City clash has become a European football classic. Since 2020, the two teams have faced each other frequently, and the matches are always thrilling. It's a clash of styles, philosophies, and world football stars. Guardiola vs Ancelotti, Holland vs Militao, Vinicius vs Walker. Every detail of this matchup sparks debate and anticipation. Football benefits from this clash of giants. Since that epic encounter in 2022, when Real Madrid pulled off a miraculous comeback at the Santiago Bernabeu, the rivalry has only intensified. City, in turn, got their revenge last season by eliminating Real with a stunning performance at the Etihad Stadium. Now, with the situation shifting again, what's next? Football is unpredictable, and this matchup promises strong emotions. Will Real Madrid confirm their favoritism, or will City surprise again? The answer will come on the field, and fans can't wait. So, what do you think? Will Real Madrid live up to the favorite status and beat Manchester City? Even with Guardiola already showing concern for Vinicius Jr and Rodrigo? The Spanish coach knows these two players can decide the game in the blink of an eye. City needs to stay alert to avoid suffering in the final minutes as they have before. Guardiola's strategy will be crucial to try to neutralize Real Madrid's attacking power and avoid another unpleasant surprise. And speaking of Vinicius Jr, if you want to understand more about the controversy involving him and the president of La Liga, I highly recommend this video where the La Liga president disrespects Vinicius Jr. Curious? Check your screen. This topic sparked a lot of debate in Spain and Brazil, with many fans outraged by La Liga's stance. Vinicius' talent is undeniable, and he deserves more respect and recognition for his performances on the field. The Brazilian star keeps silencing critics and proving his worth with every game. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Stay tuned for more football news, because this season promises a lot. Let's follow every detail of this epic clash between Real Madrid and Manchester City. Don't forget to leave your comment on who you think will come out on top in this matchup. Will it be another Rodrigo show against City? Or will Guardiola's team manage to stop Real Madrid's attack? Comment and let's debate. See you soon.